children, how are you? So today we are going to read arguments against democracy. So we are reading what is democracy, why democracy. In this chapter we have read what is democracy, what are the features of democracy. And after we know the features, it seems that democracy is the best form of government. It's better than all other forms of government, dictatorship, military, monarchy. So democracy is better than other forms of government. But when we evaluate it, we find that there are some drawbacks of democracy. There are some advantages in democracy also. And some arguments are given against democracy. So today we will discuss what are the demerits of democracy. The first point is, in democracy, leaders keep changing. So you know that since democracy is based on election, after every 5 years it is not necessary that the same party will come to power. So what happens that new set of leaders come to power, their way of functioning, their way of dealing the matters, their opinions, their priorities may be different. So what happens that the policies, the programs, the schemes launched by the previous government, either they change or they stop. So this leads to instability. Since leaders keep changing, it leads to instability in government. Second, you will find democracy is based on political competition and power play. And so there is no scope of morality. You know, in every election we see that political parties, political leaders, they blame one another, they put false allegations on others, they try to defame others. There is money and muscle power, they use all dirty tricks to win the election because all want to get power. There is no honesty, no loyalty, no sense of service, nothing. So there is no scope of morality. This argument is given against democracy. Why? Because it is based on, it is all about electoral politics and power play. The third point is, so many people are consulted. So in democracy, so many people are consulted and discussed before making a decisions. In dictatorship, what happens? Quick decisions, quick implementations and all, whether it is acceptable or not, whether it is beneficial or not, that is another thing. But quick decisions are taken in dictatorship. But in democracy, so many people are consulted and discussed, and after that, the decision is taken, it takes months, years. So it is said that in democracy, it delays in making decisions. Fourth point is, elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people, and so they take bad decisions. Now elected leaders, just take the example of Munger constituency. So it is not necessary those who are contesting elections all belong to Munger. They are outsiders also. So they do not know what is our needs. They do not know what is our demands. They do not know. So when they do not know, how can they make right decisions? So there is possibility that they make wrong decisions or bad decisions. So in democracy it happens. Then again we find that ordinary people do not know what is good for them. So next point, ordinary people. You know, our election is based on universal adult franchise. Means all adults have a right to vote. But in rural areas, people are uneducated, unaware of politics. They work day and night to earn their livelihood. They have nothing to do with the politics. But when the election comes, the leaders go there, they influence them, persuade them to vote in their favor. So they do not know what is good for them. They do not know these leaders are going to change their lives or not, are going to help them or not, and they vote for them. So it is argued that ordinary people do not know what is good for them, so they should not be involved. They should not be involved in democracy. So these are the arguments given against democracy, and these are, you can say, the demerits or disadvantages of democracy. And just copy down these points, because it is very important from examination point of view also. So once again, what are the arguments given against democracy? That in democracy, leaders keep changing, so it leads to instability. Second, democracy is all about political competition and power play, so there is no scope of morality. Third, so many people are consulted and discussed before making a decision, so it delays in making a decision. Number 4, elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people, and that leads to bad decisions. And fifth one, ordinary people do not know what is good for them, so they should not be involved. So these are the 5 points given against democracy. Copy them down and revise it. Okay? Be safe by staying at home. See you again. Thank you.